Good morning, students. In our yesterday's class, we have already discussed about the syllabus, and today's class we will discuss about the question paper pattern. Knowing about this question paper pattern is very much important as syllabus. If you are preparing for your final exam and you don't know the question paper pattern, it is useless. So, if you want to prepare yourself for the final exam, it is very much important to know about the question paper pattern. So, in this class, we will discuss about this question paper pattern. As you can see on the screen, your 100 marks are divided into two parts. 80 marks for your final exam and 20 marks for your internal assessment exam. As you have already completed 2 semesters, you know how these internal marks means these 20 marks are divided. But I will tell you in brief. These 20 marks are divided into 4 parts. One means 2 internal tests you have to write, and each test carries 40 marks. So later that is converted into 5 marks, means first internal exam that is converted into 5 marks, second internal exam of 40 marks, later that is also converted into 5 marks. 2 internal test means total 10 marks. Other 10 marks means remaining 10 marks are again divided into 2 parts. 5 marks for your attendance, whereas 75% of attendance is compulsory. So if you attend the 75% of the class, you will get 5 marks. And then remaining 5 marks, that is according to the subject teacher, they will give assignment topics, project topics or seminars. According to that you will get 5 marks, means total 20 marks. Now we will discuss about the 80 marks. Your final exam consists 80 marks. Here you have to write 3 hours exam, and that is divided into 2 parts now. How that is divided? They have divided this 80 marks in 2 ways. First, 50 marks questions you will get on the play. As you have already studied yesterday, I told you that in this semester you have one play that is final solutions. So on the basis of that play you will get 50 marks questions, means one here wait this first, second, third, fourth, fifth, these are on, means these all 50 marks questions are on the basis of play. Then other, this 6th, 7th and 8th, these 3 parts total 30 marks, these are on grammar part. So here as I told, first 50 marks are on the play and other 30 marks are on the basis of grammar part. So here first 50 marks we will discuss and then we will move to grammar part. So first one, objective type questions on the play. Here this objective type questions on the play, here you will get 10 questions, each carries 1 marks. So here you have to answer these 10 questions and you will get that correctly. After giving answers you will get 10 marks. So here on the whole play they can ask you anything from any situation, from any chapter or any page. So you have to understand each and everything from this play. So total 10 marks questions in objective type questions. Second one, comprehension questions. So here comprehension questions means here you will get 4 questions and out of those 4 questions you have to write any 2. Each carries 5 marks here, means total 10 marks. Here in comprehension questions you will get the questions like reference to context. What is this reference to context now? As you know, in last sem also you had this questions. Reference to context means they will give you some statements and you have to write from which play, which act this statement is taken, and who told this statement to whom, and in which situation they told this, means they stated these statements. So everything you have to write, and like this 2 questions you have to solve. So this reference to context means comprehension questions, means total 10 marks here. After that, essay type questions on the play. Here they will give you 2 questions and out of that 2 you have to write any one, and that carries 10 marks. Again they will give one more essay type question on the play, and same they will give you two questions, and out of those 2 questions you have to write any one, that also carries 10 marks. Now after this, short notes. Short note means essay type, means you have to write in essay form. Short note means these are short questions. So here you will get 4 questions and you have to write any 2 from those 4 questions. Here short note. For example, they will give you on some situation, some scenes they will give. For example, independence movement. On this scene or in this situation, what all happens, what is described in this play, that all you have to write in these questions. Or they will give you some characters, for example Ramnik or Bobby. They will give the character of Ramnik or Bobby. So you have to write how this character is important in this play. For example, Ramnik, how this Ramnik is related to this final solutions, why he is an important character in this play. Everything you have to write about that character in this answer. So like this short notes you will get 2 questions, means 4 questions you will get. Out of those you have to write any 2. It carries 10 marks, means total 50 marks here. So your 50 marks on the play are over now. After this, from here, this is about grammar part. So here after this 50 marks, these 30 marks are divided into grammar now. Now determiners. What are determiners? How to use this? Yesterday I explained you. So in determiners you will get 5 questions, each carries 1 marks, means they will give you some determiners and those determiners you have to use in your sentences. Each sentence carries 1 marks if it is correctly formed. If it is wrong you will lose marks there. So determiners 5 marks. Then use of adjectives and adverbs. Use of adjectives and adverb. As I told, making sentences using adjectives and adverbs given. Yesterday I told you that they will give some words. For example, sweet, beautiful, sadly, quickly, red. Now these all words you have to use in your sentences. When you read quickly and you want to use this into your sentences, but you don't know whether it is adjective or adverb, so it is impossible to use any word without identifying that whether it is adjective or adverb. So before using any word into a sentences you should know how to identify that word. So here they will give you some 7 words. Out of those 7 you have to use any 5 into your sentences and you will get 5 marks. If they have given sweet, sweet means here adjective where it is used to describe noun, and if you used this sweet word as adverb you will get 0 marks. If adjective is there, you have to use this word into adjective form only. If adverb is there, you have to use that word into adverb form only. So if you make those words, means if you use those words correctly into your sentences, you will get this 5 marks. Then futurity in English. Now this futurity in English carries 10 marks. Here they will give you some wrong sentences where the tense, future tense is wrong. Means the formula of 4 forms of future tense is used wrongly. So you have to identify that whole sentence, means whole mistake, and you have to make that correction. If you make that correction correctly, you will get 1 marks for one sentence. So total 10 marks you will get here in futurity in English. Then next one is about phrasal verbs. Now as I told, it is a combination of main verb and preposition. Here they will give you 7 phrasal verbs. For example, bring up, fill out, wake up, etc. So they will give you some phrasal verbs, and those phrasal verbs you have to use in your sentence. Yesterday I gave you some examples also. So like that you have to use these phrasal verbs into your sentences. So it will carry 5 marks. Means each sentence carries 1 marks. So total 5 marks. Then lastly, concord. So what is this concord? I told you yesterday. It is nothing but subject verb agreement. So according to this subject verb agreement, you will get 5 questions. As futurity in English, they will give you some sentences here. For example, I welcome or welcomes here. When I am saying that I welcome you all or I welcomes you all, which is correct one here? I welcome you all. Why? Because we have to follow the rules, the formula of subject verb agreement. Like this they will give you some sentences here, and you have to identify the mistake according to the subject verb agreement, and you have to make the correction in that sentence. Like this you will get 5 sentences, each carries 1 marks, means total 5 marks here. So overall your question paper pattern will be like this. First, objective type questions on the play, 10 into 1 is equal to 10 marks. Comprehension questions, you will get 4 questions, you have to write any 2, each contains 5 marks. Then essay type question 1, essay type question 1. Then short notes you will get 2 marks, means total 50 marks are for your play. Then 30 marks are divided into other 5 marks questions, determiners on the basis of determiners, adjectives, adverbs, future tense in English, phrasal verbs, concord, you will get questions. So total 80 marks. So here this is about the question paper pattern. If you know about this question paper pattern, you can easily start preparing for your final exams. So in our next class we will start discussion about the grammatical, means grammar part, that is determiners. So this is enough for today's class. Thank you.